What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is G.LorelleMakeup, or that is what I go by. But in today's video, we will be doing a wear test. So Polite Society has released 3 new setting powders. These are loose setting powders. The shades is translucent. They came out with peach and also a pink powder. However, I decided to go with translucent only because looking at the promo pictures for the peach shade, I initially had peach in my cart, but I felt like it looked kind of like it oxidized. And I don't want my under eyes to be dark. I could be wrong, but I did end up just going with the translucent, and this is more than a pretty powder. Talc free, pore minimizing, microfine, loose setting powder. So I want to go ahead and I don't know if you'll be able to see it only because of the lighting. You can kind of see like in the inside of the cap. I have to figure out how to open this. I probably need my tweezers, but we are just going to do a wear test on this one. So I don't smell anything, but yes, we'll do a wear test. It is already 2:25 in the afternoon. I do have a few runs to make, so I will be outside. I want to see if this holds my makeup in place. Typically I like to use a pressed and a loose powder on the under eyes, but today I'm just going to focus on this new powder. Also, I am going to use it with their Polite Society foundation. I did pick up another shade in the shade medium neutral to see if this would match me a little bit better. So I'm going to use this. Face is already primed. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And let's go ahead and jump into this first impression slash wear test. So this shade is medium neutral. I think I have tan warm. Maybe I could have got away with using it today, but that's okay. For the brush, this is one of my favorite foundation brushes. This is the Morphe M439. Yeah, this looks a little light. I do think that this brush is still available on Ulta's website. If it is, I will have it linked down below. But when I do my favorite brushes video, this will definitely be featured because the way that this blends. So this shade color is probably going to be like a fall. I mean, I think it looks okay. It does look a little bit too light, but we'll have to make that work with bronzer. So for cream bronzer, this was the Soul Body Bronzing Balm by Soul Body, is like the sister brand to ColourPop. And this one is in the shade medium. Gave me a little bronze, not too much. And then for concealer today, I'm going to use my Haus Labs concealer. I have 2 shades, 23 light medium and 31 medium neutral. So I might put 31 down first and then put 23 on top just to do that brightening effect. This is the Real Techniques 402 brush, and this is technically supposed to be like a setting brush. But if you guys know, a lot of people, including makeup artists, use this to blend out concealer. And I think that it works perfectly for that purpose. So my husband just took the kids with my mother-in-law. They went to the mall because Me and my husband are coming up on 5 years of marriage in August, and we are going out of town. So he has to get himself together as far as what he's wearing. And fun fact, you guys, I have not been on an airplane since I was 7 years old. Yeah. So I am excited. When I was 7, I went to Disney, and my family wasn't really big on traveling. And I got pregnant at 19. I had my baby the year that I was turning 20, my first baby. So my life has been about my kids. And we have to stop feeling guilty about living our lives just because we have children. And I say that, but I know me, I'm still not going to I'm not going to do too much. So he's like, I want to take you on a vacation, just us. So I'm trying to, but anywho, let's get into the powder. So what I noticed, I did put some of the powder in this cap. It's not messy, which is a good thing. I do love the packaging, that I will say. It's like a hard plastic. But I'm trying to decide. So I do have one of my favorite under eye brushes to set the under eye. I'm trying to see, should I do that or my powder puff? Let's do the powder puff. So I'm going to dip it in there, tap off a little bit of the excess so that it's even.
All right, you guys, this powder comes in it comes in 3 shades. So they have pink, peach, and translucent. It does retail for $34. You get 0.3 ounces of product. And it says this is a talc-free, weightless, blurring, microfine setting powder that minimizes pores, controls oils and shine, and prolongs your makeup wear. So that is what it says off of Ulta's website. Honestly, it just doesn't look the greatest, and I will get into why I feel that way. Be mindful that studio lighting is different.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but to me, this powder, once you apply it, it kind of, it's set it. So as you can see, it looks blurred, it looks set. However, it's not brightening. And I thought that at least me getting translucent, it would be a little bit brighter. You saw it on the sponge. It definitely looks like a very brightening shade. It will focus. It's very finely milled. I will say that. But I feel like it makes the face look a little bit more flat. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to add anything else to the under eyes, but it's not giving me that brightening effect that I would like. And that's kind of what I mentioned from their promo photos. It kind of oxidizes, in a sense, this powder. I also say that too because I know that Michaela on TikTok posted her using the pink powder, I believe. And if you look at her under eyes in the video, it definitely just looked like all one. Like it didn't add that brightening effect to it like we are enjoying right now. So yeah, let me actually, I don't know, I just don't feel like the under eyes look as bright as I would like them to. Let me know what you guys think. Am I just seeing things? But I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the face. And then we'll come back. All right, you guys. So this concludes today's makeup look. First impressions, I do not like the powder. I honestly really don't even want to do a wear test. I don't want to go out in public. I feel like my under eyes look dark. This powder, once blended, it definitely oxidized in a way. I don't know. Like, do you see that darkness kind of peeking through right in here? So it's not a favorite. And me personally, I don't like to just keep powders to set, like loose powders like this. I don't like to keep it to set everywhere else. I prefer loose powder for the under eyes. So I'm not the biggest fan of this powder. And I am what you would consider like medium to tan skin tone. I'm hoping that this would definitely be brightening for someone that is deeper than me. But as far as like if you are tan and lighter, it's gonna just look like just one straight, you know, like there is no brightness to it. I don't know how else to explain it. Another thing, my blush over here is definitely wonky. I tried to use this pink blush by ColourPop and it applied kind of patchy. So I had to go over it and fix it with my crayon case blush binder. And I pretty much just used like this light pinky shade and this one here just to kind of fix it. But yeah, it's not a good makeup day, y'all, but we're going to keep going. Everything is not going to always be perfect. Okay. Overall, I don't like it though. We're going to go ahead and continue about our day. For the lip combo, I saw Leslie Marie on Instagram use the brown Juvia's Place. Like she did quite a few different lip combos with the new Juvia's Place liquid lipsticks, but this is the shade Buttermelt, and she used like a little thin brush like this and lined her lips. So this acted as her lip liner. And then I went in the center with caramel. And then for gloss, I used the REM Beauty gloss in the shade, I believe it's Skinny Dipped, but it's the pink one. So that is the lip combo for today. Anywho, we're going to go about our day and we're going to see how this makeup holds throughout the day. Let me just kind of check what's the weather today. So it's only 88 degrees. It's already 2:49, so I feel like that's the high for today. Sun is shining. It's very humid and muggy outside because we've been having a lot of rain this week. So yeah, I'm going to go about my day with this makeup and we'll see how everything plays out at the end of the day.
Here is the natural lighting, and this is what I kind of meant by the under eyes just has this darkness.
All right, you guys, so it is 12:24 p.m. We've had this on for 10 hours. What I will say, if you look at my face in this area, it looks smooth. There is some natural oils peeking through in the nose area and on the forehead, which is where I tend to get oily. It doesn't look the worst, but this darkness that is peeking through on my under eyes, I don't like it. This powder does oxidize. So it's almost as if, I don't know, it's just not brightening. And that's something that I can't get with. I don't like it. I will give it that this powder is smooth, that it has kept my makeup together for 10 hours, but it's not, I don't like how it looks on the under eyes. And that is also, sorry, that is also something that I mentioned in their campaign photos, is that the model's eyes don't look brightened. They don't look awake with these powders. It literally just looks flat. I felt like all day today I have looked very flat. Aside from the fact that I had some issues with the first blush that I chose to wear today. Today was just a terrible makeup day altogether, but this powder is honestly just a no for me. I'm going to try it one more time and apply a more pressed brightening powder on top after I set. And I want to see how it plays out with that. But not all the time do I use a brightening powder on my under eyes as far as like a pressed powder. So I don't want to feel like I have to always do an extra step when using this powder. Again, it's smooth. It looks good like here, but the under eyes, I can't get with it. And I don't think I've seen darkness peeking through on my under eyes in a long time. Like, if you can just really see this area here, it's just a no for me. So that is my take on the Polite Society loose setting powder. Again, maybe if you have like deeper skin tone than me, you might be able to get a nice, true brightening look with these powders. But if you are my complexion or lighter, I don't see it being very brightening. That's just my personal opinion. That's how it worked on me. I am going to try it one more time, like I mentioned, and also maybe using a different concealer and see how that works out. If it still doesn't give me that brightening effect, then it is definitely going to be returned at the store. But yes, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.